To sharpen its mountain warfare prowess, the Army is looking to buy 105mm 37 caliber mounted gun system for deployment in the mountains and high altitude areas along India's northern borders, which it shares with Pakistan and China. So far, the Indian Army possesses only towed gun systems, which are longer and heavier than mounted gun systems, and thus offer less mobility in hilly terrains. A request for information RFI published by the Army on Friday stated that field regiments of the Army will be equipped with the new mounted gun systems for shoot and scoot capabilities for operations in mountains. Kochi Shipyard Limited (CSL) director recently confirmed to the media that the INS Vikrant is set to go for the last leg of its sea trials, after which it will be officially handed over to the Indian Navy by end of May. Vikrant will be commissioned into the Indian Navy in August around Independence Day. The last leg of trials will see touch and go landing on the aircraft carrier by the MiG-29K at high sea, and later takeoff and landings from its deck. CSL, which took 13 years from laying its foundation to delivery of the aircraft carrier, now has claimed that the sister class of Vikrant can be developed in just 5 years, if the Navy plans to go for IAC-2, that is based on the 45,000-ton design. Ahead of the Prime Minister Modi's visit to France in the first week of May, a well-known French newspaper, Le Tribune, recently reported that France is keen on pushing for the sale of Rafale Marine to the Navy and deal for additional Rafale for the Air Force. Talks are likely to be held with India for the purchase of additional Scorpion-class submarines for its Navy. Since it is a three-nation visit, it is unlikely anything major deal might be announced. But there are chances that a deal for the lease of one in-flight refueling aircraft from the French Air Force might be concluded as it got principal approval from the MOD. A new version of the Akash missile was successfully tested at the Pokhran field firing range in Jaisalmer, under the Make in India scheme on Wednesday. The missile proved successful by all standards. The new variant of the missile fired from surface to air hit the pseudo targets of the enemy. The testing of Akash missiles was going on for the last 3 days under the supervision of DRDO and Army officers. According to senior Army officials, the DRDO had made some technical changes to the Akash missile, and tested it for the last 3 days at the Pokhran field firing range. Last week, US manufacturer Boeing announced it would be deploying two F/A-18 Super Hornet fighters to an Indian Navy test facility in Goa for flight trials. On Wednesday, French media outlet Le Tribune reported that French government has been studying, for several months, the sale of 4 used Rafale Marine jets to the Indian Navy. The Rafale Marine is the carrier-borne variant of the Rafale fighter, which is already in service with the Indian Air Force. The Rafale Marine and Super Hornet are considered to be the front-runners to win a contract that would involve supply of up to 57 jets to the Indian Navy. These jets would primarily operate off the aircraft carrier Vikrant, which is currently undergoing sea trials.